Hello, everyone, and happy 4th of July. Thanks so much for joining us today for Parkinson's Voice Group exercises. Let's go ahead and review the schedule. Each and every video, including today's exercises, will contain vocal warm-ups, reading exercises, cognitive exercises, and a cool down. Just a quick reminder to speak with intent. Some ways that you can increase your voice level are by taking a deep, big breath before beginning to speak, by using your abdomen muscles to help force air out of your lungs, by maintaining good posture, meaning feet flat on the ground with your legs uncrossed, your shoulders back nice and straight, and by opening your mouth adequately when speaking. Keep all of those things in mind while we go through these exercises and in your daily life. Having said that, let's go ahead and warm up. Our first exercise for this morning is the may, me, my, mo, moo exercise. And for this exercise, we are going to target that connected speech, meaning that each word will glide or blend into the next word. It will sound like this. May, me, my, mo, moo. We will do this exercise 5 times, remembering to use vocal intensity while also dragging and connecting each word to the next. Let's go ahead and get started with round 1. Ready, set, go. Excellent, everyone. Round 2. Ready, set, go. Excellent. For round 3, ready, set, go. Number 4, ready, set, go. Excellent work. And for round number 5, ready, set, go. Great work, everyone. You all sound nice and strong. Keep on using that intent in each and every exercise. Let's go ahead and move on to the sustained ah exercise. We are going to hold out a nice, steady, and long ah for 10 seconds, making sure to be as loud as we can. We are aiming for that 75 to 80 decibel loudness. For those of you who have a super strong voice, make sure not to go outside of that 80 decibel loudness, because at that point you're risking your vocal folds and their safety. So this exercise, holding out this long ah, will sound like this. Ah. We are going to do this exercise 5 times. Get ready, set, go. Excellent work, everyone. That was 10 seconds. For round number 2, ready, set, go. Great work. For round number 3, ready, set, go. Excellent. Round number 4, ready, set, go. Great work. And for the last and final round, number 5, ready, set, go. Great work, everyone. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next exercise, which is the glide from low to high and then back down from high to low. So we are going to break this exercise up in 2 pieces. So first we will glide from low to high, pause, take a breath, and then come back down from high to low. It should sound like this. Ah. Pause. Take a breath. Ah. So try your very best to glide nice and smoothly both up and then back down. We are going to do this exercise 5 times. Remember to stay loud even when focusing on the smoothness of your voice. All right, for the first round, ready, set, go. Excellent work. For round number 2, ready, set, go. Very nice. Round number 3, ready, set, go. Excellent work, everyone. For round number 4, ready, set, go. Great job. Round number 5, ready, set, go. Excellent work, everyone. You all sounded great. Let's go ahead and move on to our next exercise, which is reading these functional phrases. For this exercise, we want to make sure to focus on each and every word when we read each sentence. We are going to read through each of these phrases 2 times total. So let's start at the top and move down the list, reading each phrase 1 time, and then we'll start back over at the top. Let's start with the phrase, what are you doing tonight? Ready, set, go. The next one is, I feel good. Ready, set, go. Next up we have, what did you just say? Ready, set, go. The next one is, I'm not sure. Ready, set, go. The next phrase is, the weather is beautiful. Ready, set, go. Up next we have, how have you been? Ready, set, go. Great work, everyone. Let's go back to the top and say each one of these phrases one more time. The first one is, what are you doing tonight? Ready, set, go. The next phrase is, I feel good. Ready, set, go. Up next we have, what did you just say? Ready, set, go. The next phrase is, I'm not sure. Ready, set, go. The next phrase is, the weather is beautiful. Ready, set, go. And our last phrase is, how have you been? Ready, set, go. Great work, everyone. You all sounded wonderful. Let's move on to the counting exercise. For this exercise, we are going to go through each row 2 times total. So the first time through will sound like this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And then I will say, and again. And then we'll start over. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So for this exercise, we want to use that connected speech, which we used in the may, me, my, mo, moo exercise. So that's our big focus for this exercise, is drawing out and connecting each word to the next. Let's go ahead and get started with the top line, starting with 2. Ready, set, go. And again. Great work. Down to the next line, starting with 12, it will sound like this. 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. And again. 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. All right, everyone, your turn, starting with 12. Ready, set, go. And again. Great work. On to the next line, starting with 22. It will sound like this. 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. And again. 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Starting with 22, ready, set, go. And again. Excellent work. On to the next line, starting with 32, it will sound like this. 32, 34, 36, 38, 40. And again. 32, 34, 36, 38, 40. Starting with 32, ready, set, go. And again. Excellent. On to the very last row, starting with 42. It will sound like this. 42, 44, 46, 48, 50. And again. 42, 44, 46, 48, 50. Starting with 42, ready, set, go. And again. Excellent work, everyone. Let's go ahead and take a quick water break. It's super important to stay well hydrated during the entire day, but also when using this intense vocal quality. Go ahead, and if you don't have a cup of water near you, feel free to pause this video and then come on back when you're ready to start back up. The next exercise we have is the reading exercises. I have a few tongue twister passages for us here. We are going to read through each passage one time. Make sure to go nice and slow and use intent when you read each and every single word. That is especially important because of these tricky tongue twisters. All right, let's go ahead and start. So it will sound like this. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? That's a tricky one, everyone, so make sure again to go nice and slow. There's a lot of things to think about while reading because we also need to remember to reach for that 75 to 80 decibel loudness. All right, go ahead and start at the beginning. Ready, set, go. Excellent work, everyone. I've got a couple more tongue twisters for us, so let's go ahead and move on. For this next reading, I have a tongue twister about a fisherman named Fisher. Let's go ahead and start. It will sound like this. There was a fisherman named Fisher who fished for some fish in a fisher, till a fish with a grin pulled the fisherman in. Now they're fishing the fisher for Fisher. All right, go ahead and start at the beginning using that intensity and 75 to 80 decibel loudness. Ready, set, go. Excellent work, everyone. That was a tricky tongue twister. I've got one more for you today. All right, so let's read through this passage. It will sound like this. A certain young fellow named B.B. wished to marry a lady named Phoebe, but he said, I must see what the minister's fee be. Before Phoebe be Phoebe BB. That one kind of sounded like a lot of nonsense. It's a tricky one. So again, use that intensity and focus on each word. Ready, set, go. Excellent work, everyone. Let's move on to the cognitive exercise. So for today, go ahead and grab out a piece of paper and a pen and get ready to jot down 10 possible ways to stay cool in the summer. Feel free to get creative as possible and come up with some originals. When you're ready, we will go ahead and compare answers. But if you need a little bit of extra time, feel free to pause this video. Okay, so I will go ahead and share 10 ways that I came up with to stay cool in the summer. The first one is by sitting in front of a fan. Next is going swimming or by going boating. Staying inside. You could eat ice cream, run through sprinklers, drink a glass of ice water, turn on your AC, stay in the shade, or stay indoors. Now that I've shared my 10 ways to stay cool in the summer, I would love to hear the ones that you guys came up with. So go ahead and read off all 10 ways while using intent. Ready, set, go. Excellent work, everyone. I've got one more for us today. So next, please list 10 possible summer activities. Go ahead and jot a couple down. Feel free to pause this video if you need a bit more time, and then we will come back and compare answers. All right, everyone, I will go ahead and share my 10 summer activities. The first one I came up with was going fishing, then flying kites, going camping, hiking, swimming, doing yard work, boating, by spending time at the lake, going to an outdoor concert, or by taking a walk at the park. So go ahead and read all 10 summer activities that you wrote down with intent. Ready, set, go. Excellent work, so everyone. Thanks so much for sharing. Let's go ahead and move on to our cool down. So for the first cool down, we are going to hold out a loud ah for 5 seconds. It will sound like this. Ah. Make sure and hold out that loud ah, nice and steady, while still reaching for that 75 to 80 decibel loudness. All right, everyone, ready, set, go. Excellent work. Now we have 2 loud and long ahs for as long as you can. So our goal is about 20 to 25 seconds, but just try your best to hold out that ah for as long as you can. I will help by counting out the seconds for you, but if you would like to pull out a stopwatch, this would be a great time. Okay, so make sure you're sitting up nice and straight with your feet flat on the ground. And again, I'll do a shortened version for you, but the ah will sound like this. Ah. Okay. Ready, set, go. 10 seconds, 15, 20, 25, 30. Excellent work, everyone. Please grab a sip of water and take a quick break if you need to. For those of you who are ready, let's go ahead and dive into our last loud and long ah. All right, ready, set, go. Ten seconds, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Excellent work, everyone. Great job today. As always, if you have any ideas, we would love to hear from you. Please send any comments our way to Lindsay's email, which is listed on your screen in blue. Keep up these videos twice a day, every day, and thanks so much for joining us.